It feels so good to be this close. The primal energy's coming out. The lion's about to come out the cage. It's ready for that beast to come out.
This is my Americana, my version of honor, the feeling of you in the sonogram of your first offspring, the offspring of a man that's tired of being a genre. My marijuana, keep me high but in order. When two arrive as one grounded cause of the sun who rolled up. The sedative is a downer, let it live Dalai Lama. The medicine is alternative like Russians in a sauna. My Americana, preventative to the drowner. Put on this life jacket and be done with the drama. Be done with the commas, you haven't made a point yet, appointments are for trauma.
Yeah, we're ready to go, man. My team, my head coach Dave Marinoble at Marinoble's Kickboxing. We got Jim West, MMA Gold. My other guys, Game Fit Stack, got me in such good shape. I do my water shit with my swamp coach. I'm so ready.
You're looking great, man, real good. Punches, kicks, knees, elbows, conditioning, grappling, wrestling, takedowns, jiu-jitsu, submissions. It's all there.
He grinds better than most people I've ever met. He's in it day in, day out, and he works very, very hard. But he keeps progressing too. Like, I've seen him work a lot on his grappling in the last couple of years. And just continue to openly progress as far as becoming the most well-rounded version of himself. He's been doing martial arts forever. He's very good everywhere, but still open to learning and improving. And I've seen his game get better. His control on the ground has improved exponentially. That's because he's putting the work.
He's always mentally and physically ready to go. This time, he's exuding confidence. He's put in an inordinate amount of reps relative to the plan, that everything is coming naturally and organically. All of his movements, there's no thought process behind it. So the plan up to this point has been perfect as far as his camp goes and in preparation. And I can tell that basically by what I just said, and the fact that everything is sequencing perfectly. It's all adding and tying in exactly at the right time. He peaked at the right time. It's just the best mentally and physically I've seen Max. He's just in a really good place. He's happy. He's super confident. And his preparation has just been just on point the whole time.
We're just ready. This takeover is real, and I'm gonna start this shit off. Fortunate, man. It's fortunate, and the energy just keeps swirling. I've been doing my mental stuff. I hired this guy Grant Parr, world-renowned sports psychologist. We do this thing called MVP. It's meditation, visualization, powerful self-talk. So I'm grounding myself. It's like a guided sequence. We're going through the fight, walking out, execution, getting that win. But I'm so calm because we've done this fight a few hundred times in my head. I know what to do. I know what's gonna happen. It's like watching a movie a bunch of times. You know what's gonna happen. Supreme confidence, and I can't wait.
You know, you're constantly thinking about it, right? There's always someone on your heels nipping at your back and who wants to take your spot. So you kind of have to have that outlet, kind of something to, someone or something to bounce those types of things off, whether it's you like to just do things in silence, whether it's you like to have a sports psychologist. And in this case, Max likes to have that individual where he can just kind of bounce things off, kind of clear his mind, kind of get away almost from that daily grind of MMA, that daily thought of what's happening and what's going to happen and the fighting. It just allows a lot of people to just become centered. And that's why I think that's just another big addition as to why I think Max he's just in a different place this camp at the point we're at versus some of the other ones. He's been very well prepared on the other ones, and it's just something about him. He just is very healthy mind, body, and it shows.
This is only temporary. You know, the pain, the suffering, it's gonna come, it's gonna go. You're gonna feel good again. You're gonna get ready to do what you love to do, which is get out there and fight and swing them things. So that's the way I try to justify everything, to keep myself mentally not sane, but in mental check. And at the end of the day, man, this doesn't last forever. You know, it's such a short window of opportunity that we get to fight and live this fight lifestyle. I'll tell you what, man, I could have been a teacher making a great salary, but when I weigh out the pros and cons, being able to travel the world, yeah, a little suffering here, but I'm doing what I love to do. There's always gonna be a shitty part of the job that you don't enjoy, and obviously the weight cut is that part, but I try to enjoy the process as much as possible, because when that final song is done and I gotta make that final walk and leave my gloves in the octagon, I think about those days, you know, and I'm like, you know what, this is all gonna be over one day, and I'm never gonna be able to go, an opportunity to go back. I always go back to teaching. I could always go back to doing other things, real estate, private lessons, things like that. So this is right now, this moment, you know, so I get super passionate about it.
You gotta laugh, you gotta have fun. I mean, this is my dream. Straight up, this is my dream. Fighting in the UFC, talking to Will Harris, you know what I mean? We out here living our dreams, and that's what you gotta do. You gotta believe, though. If you don't believe, you never make it. If you don't believe, like a crazy belief, I'm like insane in my belief system. And true belief creates. It creates. You're like painting your life. Great shit's bound to happen.